You're having a good weekend, and welcome to the stream. I would have streamed earlier today, but I just needed to take a break. I wasn't trying to play this. I was playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 4. But on this stream, we are playing through on New Game Plus for the second playthrough, and we are looking for the Sacred Sword. I admit, I did look up stuff about the Sacred Sword because I didn't know if I missed it or not. Just wanted a little bit of a hint. I wanted to see kind of like how difficult it was to discover or find, which the clues haven't been so hard. My previous playthrough have where the first one is. I might make a video about their locations, but there's already people with videos like that, so. And we're playing through with an easier kind of combat. As you can see, we're playing through with the actions on story and the puzzles on hard. That way we can just kill and explore a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just making sure I remember this stuff. Check the Omamoris. We got the kudzu leaf, just so we can have a big boost for the increased max health, sanity, and stamina. The spider for greatly decreased weapon durability consumption for performing light attacks. And the wolf. That way we just do more damage with the durability we have on our weapons. What I got a knife and I got a bat. This thing's about to be broken.
Not good.
Good repair.
This won't last much longer.
We're also playing in English because the first playthrough I did, it was in Japanese. So I just want to explore the voice acting. We're also not taking the red capsules. We don't need red capsules, guys. Not for my second plate. I just want to see how many times you can consecutively dodge. Once you can dodge twice in a row right there. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She got 8 dodges before I need to recharge. That is feasible. I beat the game on just new game, you know what I mean? On hard, and I'm not gonna brag because they got the
I'm sorry. And I need to get going.
Lost in the Fog difficulty, which I know nothing about. So like, yeah. But I did it, and it was tough. I fought a lot of enemies too. I pretty much encountered and fought a shice load of them. Weapons are breaking often. Getting scared often. But I wanted to explore and pick up as many items as I could, and I feel like I did a good haul. There were some that I missed. I missed some Omamoris that were pretty useful, like the cat one. Alright, we got some tangos on here. See, like, the people in the game, they don't talk about fighting much. They don't care about fighting much. And they tell you about the tips, you know what I mean? They don't advise you to fight often.
It broke.
But I already beat the game. I've got some Omamoris, and it's on easy, so I can.
Please tell me that monster's not around.
Since it's on easy, it's easier to whoop them, less scary, and I can kind of explore and put more hours into this game, you know? Because man, oh man, does it put just all the adrenaline all the time, and trying to dodge away, and trying not to die, and then getting jump scared, and then having the audio go a little bit crazy. Because the thing is, I'm an audio player. Some people don't play with the sound very often or utilize it to their advantage. But if you're wearing a headset, it makes it so that you're able to like hear them before they pop up. But there's also red herring sounds that just kind of like are there to throw you off, I feel like footsteps behind you trying to scare you and stuff like that. Yeah. And just constantly playing this and being on edge.
Is this
like grabbing
some
this
sort of offering?
probably would leave something to come after me. I don't know. But we're gonna go explore as much as we can back up the street. See, like I can hear creaking sounds and all that stuff, so yeah. That's always spooking me out. It's kind of a reason I took a break. Oh my god, see? That was creepy. That's a one-hit KO. Counter with the knife and then the wolf Omamari. It goes heavy on him. Pretty strong. Permune. Just grab it. Might be more monsters around here. I don't know exactly where we need to go. I think we started the game from up here. It's confusing, man. This Japanese looking map stuff is confusing. Even though it's not really Japanese like the map, it's not different because it's Japanese. I mean, it's just different looking. I'm not used to it. I'm used to Silent Hill being so square. Look, every freaking corner there's usually stuff. That thing will get you from the back. They're all fearing. Why is he running away from me? He's scared. I'd be scared too, buddy. They're not as scary now, which I'm kind of glad for. I'm tired of being super freaked the F out. This game's super fun to play. I really like the gameplay. It's not just the horror elements to it that are great. Horror elements, ooh, it just makes me uncomfortable. You get an uncomfortable feeling playing this game to a certain point, you know what I mean? At least my first playthrough, I had to cool down. Can't just play right off the bat, even though I do enjoy the New Game Plus content. So the damage ratio is kind of random, you know what I mean? Because I hit her with the R2 slash last time, the one that was trying to walk away from me, and it didn't fully break her. This one sees me, but it's okay. But yeah, people kind of play this game in a way where they feel like you're forced to do combat, which you aren't. You know what I mean? You aren't really forced. There's times where it kind of makes you feel that way because you're lost and you're looking for where to go, and these people are in your way. But they really, one's gonna come out here somewhere. I know. Or get really interested.
Damn.
There we go. The knife is something I'd like to keep and just repair, you know? That scared me. Yeah, another thing I did was when I was playing the first playthrough, kind of got me spooked out, and I wanted to be spooked a lot. I put the volume on my headset like pretty much up to the max, and ooh, every little jump scare, everything. They were masters of sound on this. The sound horror, you know what I mean? Pretty in depth there. Like the moment you see one of these monsters, the music gets all eerie. Not so hard if you really just kind of like you play patiently, you know. As you go on through the game, just like other games, the difficulty advances, but they give you less time to react. You have to be acting fast. And sometimes you have to act aggressively, staggering the enemies and everything like that on hard. What is this? Real Mandrake Otori weird. There's a lot of like real man kind of propaganda going on over here in this game. I don't remember if that little area that you go down here is the definitive path or up here is. So I'm gonna go back to the area that I just came from after killing out all these enemies. That way I can explore and go back and forth from here a little bit. I do miss items. So if I'm running back and forth, I'm less likely to miss some items. Da, 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 da. I know that there was something over here that we could push. No, it's a dead end over here. Where is he? I went somewhere and it was like a push option. But I didn't want to continue on. Maybe it was back there. And I do take my time on some of these playthroughs, you know. I've seen people beat this in like a couple hours. I'm not trying to essentially just destroy the game that fast and just... Oh, okay. Can't do that. It is a dead-end path. I walked all the way over here. Wow. Alright, let's see what this place has.
Another dead end.
Son of a biatch. Just kidding. I don't care. There was a shrine over here, but I didn't see. We can deposit that stuff. I'm gonna keep the Ramune, because sometimes I use that, you know? Also, you kind of build up on toolkits if we're using this kind of strats. This is New Game Plus, though. So. There we go. The research photo 2. That's what we're looking for, guys. That is what we need. We have to find this rusted flask, I believe. Photo attachment used to be a clue. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword, in the Muromachi period, the great famine of Oi had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others one after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword and thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jesus statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of old Jesus statues. This may be my first clue that will lead me to the sword. We can also look at this. It's what it is, bags and something. Don't worry, we will find these guys. Oh, all that other stuff was just autosaves? Okay, I guess. I guess. Let us go into the fog again. Watch there be some kind of creatures come after me right now. Just popping out of nowhere. Ooh, the sickle's good. The sickle's good. Let's just replace the baseball bat. Screw it. Use the sickle and the knife. Ooh, it's a sacred treasure. Diary of Revenge. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country. Defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ibisukuoka is one of such hidden sanctuary. Few ventured close to this land, for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground was a well-known phenomenon. This made it perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ibisukuoka's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural then that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not of a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness of man. Ooh, cool. I like having those.
Shu, where are you?
What is it, partner?
Everything that's happening to us. Do you think it could be some dream we're having? Because we just want to keep playing Space Wars together.
Well,
Space Wars by taking all them
pinch each other to find out.
No. I can pinch myself, thank you very much.
Sorry. Seems it's not a dream after all.
It is a dream, not. I already just went to the shrine and just barely did it. I'm like addicted to using the damn shrines. Okay, so I remember at the very bottom here there's something to grab. But they're pills, so we don't need those. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Wait for you. Come at me, bro. Oh, it's a grab, it's a grab, it's a grab. No. That thing's trying to rock me. It's trying to rock me to sleep, guys. I think this playthrough is going to be a little bit faster because we're able to grab a bunch of stuff. We don't have to worry about our inventory as much, you know? First aid kit, hell yeah, we'll take that. What's this? Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way. Not with his cruelty day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old. I have another one growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be the first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
This is terrible. How could this happen?
So we later learned at... Ooh, that scared me. We later learned in the second playthrough that she was actually being sold in an arranged marriage, and pretty much smart, clever ones would understand during the first playthrough what was going on, but we couldn't really confirm things until the characters really say things. Silent Hill's fashion. Ooh, this person's gonna get too close, and I don't like it. But, you can't really confirm it until we actually get it in writing or hearing or maybe, you know, directly pointing it out.
This is in rough shape.
But,
I'm going
yeah,
to need to find a
Hinako was in
replacement
an
fast.
arranged marriage thing, and I guess that's like at the same time that she started seeing the fox spirit. I don't know if the fox spirit is due to the hallucinations completely, you know, and I guess playing through and seeing the other stories will. I don't want to read it on an article or anything like that or watch a YouTube video. I'll look up certain items and stuff that get stumped on to find, but not the general story, so I'm still exploring it myself. Ooh, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Yes, yes. Another one coming after me. I heard that creeper just walking over to me. No, I'm taking damage. I wonder where this leads. I'm gonna go back to the shrine, guys. Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It broke.
My nerves. Shit, have some mercy. Have some mercy.
Doctor, are you home?
Oh, I had like a heart attack. This shit. Let's offer some stuff. The damn. Just discard those guys. We don't need it. Local doctor's note. I have assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox is a sort of curse. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Inari faith of Yusoka, it could be more nuanced than that. Heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real, starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of a hidden treasure. Another tale claims that the pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck, though with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghosts and horror stories, the fox has been seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among the younger generations.
Doctor, is that you?
Creepy, faceless. The patient had joined a group of children chased down a fox and wandered to a village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep, shows considerable risk of scarring. During the treatment, he finished with a fever or unable to detect it. Even after multiple rounds, after confirming it's clear to return. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that until I get the damn key. They broke the damn door. It's like these places are always just waiting to jump scare the F out of you. And I played through it, and there was a lot of stuff I've foreseen at the same time, so I kind of like don't remember as much. There are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari phase of the Impus. Of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid the outright refuting traditional local beliefs. The effective low is massive. Should be avoid to offer this prior to seeking medical treatment by respecting. The thing sounded like it got up. And it did. Ugh.
Is someone there?
Yeah, boy, dried carcasses. Okay, so I already got the mailbox key, and I already, let me see, equipment, items. I think it's on collectibles. Let me see. I'm just making sure I don't miss items that I already had. Creepy ass place. A little bit more and we can get another Omamari. Which would be pretty awesome. And helpful.
Now I can fight back.
What the fuck? Oh. Nice. So we gotta go over here. We can go over here to go get that rusted flask.
Sakuko's shrine is up ahead. I used to go there a lot. Is this some sort of offering?
That's creepy. I know on the first playthrough there was a key here. In the mailbox, but I don't know exactly where it is, if there is another one.
Hey, partner! That's not the way to Rinko's house.
Oh, sorry. Zoned out for a bit.
This is Sakoko's family shrine, right?
Yeah.
Don't think too much about it. Let's hurry up and find Rinko.
Right. Let's go.
And he's just gone. I think I found these shrines on my first playthrough, but I didn't know what they were. There we go. I think if it takes a little bit longer, it's usually going to be trying to do a grab. I'm going to punish you. Ooh, punish me. You punish me. You punish me. It's not so bad. Got another toolkit. Nice. I will be right back, guys.
What was that?
family. I got my stream up on the other one. Oh, we gotta go through there. I'll be right back.